Okay, now we're going to add the script or the code to the main node. So I'm in this section right here, main script, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is make sure main is selected, the main node up here, and then I'm going to click on attach a new or existing script to the selected node. Okay, and I'm going to accept the defaults. So let me go ahead and click create. All right, there we go. And the documentation wants me to add some code under extends note. So I'm going to do that now. And when I do that, over here on the far right-hand side where the inspector is located, there should be some information that shows up here associated with the with main GD. So let's see what happens here. There we go. So as soon as I added this code, this main dot GD section showed up. At this point, what I want to do is I want to click on right here where it says mob scene. I'm going to click on empty, go to load, and we're going to connect the mob.tscn scene. So click on that and then click on open. The next thing we're going to do is once we've done that is we're going to click on player, and now we're going to go to the far right hand side over here, click on the node tab, and then click on signals, and we're going to double click on the hit signal. So let's double click on that and we'll get this connect a signal to a method window. And we're going to make a new function named game over. We're going to come down here where it's under receiver method and just in lowercase letters type in game underscore over. Just like that. And then we're going to click connect. Okay, now we can go and per the documentation, we're going to add all this code to that new connection we just made here, that function game over connection. So let's go back over here and I'm going to use Control V to paste what I just copied from the documentation. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to connect the timeout signal for all the timers over here. So um, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to mob timer, click on mob timer, come over here to the node tab under signals, and I'm going to double click on timeout right here. So double click, and I'm just going to accept the defaults and click connect. And I'm going to do the same for score timer. So click on score timer, come back over here to the far right, make sure you're in the node tab under signals, double click on timeout again. You're going to get the connect a signal to a method, accept the defaults, click connect, and we're going to do the same thing for start timer. Click on start timer, come back over here to the node tab, make sure signals is highlighted, double click on timeout. That'll open up the connect a signal to a method window, and just accept the defaults and click connect. And now, according to the documentation, we can come and we can go ahead and add the code that's needed. So first we need to make sure that we add this score plus equals 1 to the on score timer timeout. So let me just copy this here. Come to on score timer timeout. I'm just going to go ahead and just replace that with the code I just copied. There we go. And now I got to add this code here to the on start timer timeout function. So going to copy this, come back over here, and right here, I'm going to replace this code with what I just copied from the documentation. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're doing good so far. Okay, and now we're going to add code to the on mob timer timeout. So we're going to replace this code here with this right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just copy all this. And I am replacing this piece of code right here with everything I just copied right now. And there we go. And now we just need to test the scene to see if everything works as expected. So right here in the testing the scene part of the documentation, it's asking us to add this code to function ready. So let's see here. Um, let's scroll up right here. So we are going to replace this right here with this code right here. And I would recommend that you copy this and save it somewhere because we're gonna once we finish testing it, we're gonna revert back to this code per the documentation instructions. So let me copy this, come over here and replace this. Okay, and now let's test the scene. And what you're gonna want to do is come over here to the file system over here and go to the main.tscn file. You're going to right click on that, click on set as main scene. So let's go ahead and click on that. Now we can come up here and we can just run the project. Let's do that. There's our player, and in a moment we should start. There we go. We got some enemies. Let me move around. I'm using the arrows to move around, and there we go. It looks like we have us some of a game going on. Um, so we added the code. We added the code to this game so that we can start moving around and seeing enemies and start using our arrow keys so we can start messing around and playing with the game. The next part of this documentation is that we're going to add some kind of a heads up display up here that'll show the score so that as enemies come and go, we get a point every time one doesn't hit us, and we can get a game over and start game scene. So let's start on that next, and that is going to be this part of the documentation, the heads up display. And so we'll start that next.